Hello, today we are going to talk about black cumin seed oil and the benefits that it can provide you for immune support and antioxidant support. So let me share my screen and then we will get started. So black cumin seed oil was something I had learned about because of its antioxidant effects, also anti-inflammatory effects. People with autoimmune disease and other inflammatory conditions had been using it and finding benefit. But once COVID pandemic started and we were looking and searching for things that could have antiviral effects, I learned through Dr. Pierre Corey and Dr. Paul Merrick about its benefits for viral support. So before we get too far into the discussion, I just want to mention that the information in this presentation has not been evaluated by the FDA. It is intended for informational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Please make sure you always seek advice from your personal physician and don't ignore that advice based on anything that you're hearing in this presentation. So black cumin seed is also known as Nigella sativa. It has an active ingredient called calonji, also known as thymoquinone. It has immunoregulatory, anti-inflammatory, and antioxidant properties. It can help prevent injury and inflammation of the lungs during COVID. It also protects the kidneys, liver, heart. It can lower your blood pressure and lower your cholesterol. So you do have to be careful if you have low blood pressure on how much you take of black cumin seed oil. It reduces the effects of seasonal allergies. It helps digestion and regulates your blood sugar. Nigella also contains zinc, quercetin, and vitamin C naturally, which is probably another reason why it works so well for COVID, because we know that those things also support your immune system and help clear viruses. Black cumin seed oil can be eaten with the seeds. You can crush the seeds into a powder and use it as a powder. But if you're looking at a health food store or some type of resource that sells supplements, you will find it either as black cumin seed oil or seed capsules. The doses for prevention and early treatment have been found to be best at 80 milligrams per kilogram per day, and this is for early treatment of COVID. If you're 100 pounds, that would equal 3,626 milligrams per day. It does not have to be taken all at one time. It can be split up. If you've ever tasted black cumin seed oil, it is very strong. Some people find it irritating to their esophagus, so they find the cumin seed oil or cumin seed capsules more tolerable. So that's just something to take into consideration when you're choosing capsules, powder, or oil. If you're a 150-pound person, that means that your dose per day would be around 5,454. And if you are a 200-pound person, that would be 7,272 milligrams per day. Just the average black cumin seed oil capsule is about 500 milligrams. This is a example which is made from Life Extension. This is a 60 soft gel bottle, and the cost is around $16. Then we have an example of the black cumin seed oil. This is by Zhou, Z-H-O-U, black cumin seed oil, and it's a 100% pure. It is cold pressed. There is 4,600 milligrams per teaspoon, and there is 48 teaspoons in this bottle. So this is actually a lot more bang for your buck, so to speak. The cost on this for, again, the 48 servings is $23. 1 teaspoon of black cumin seed oil for this brand is 4,600 milligrams. There are some other brands where they are 3,300 milligrams. So this was just giving you some examples of your weight and how many capsules or how many teaspoons of that oil you would need to take per day. If you're 100 pounds, that would equate to 3/4 of a teaspoon of the oil or 7 capsules of the cumin seed oil capsules. Those 7 capsules, usually I would recommend that you break them up and not take them all at one time. Again, just because it's pretty strong on your stomach, and those are a lot of capsules. The seed oil is so concentrated that it's a little bit easier to take that all at once a day. Okay, and just a reminder that those with low blood pressure should use 50% lower of a dose, and just be careful when monitor your blood pressure while you're trying it for the first time. There's a very interesting video on Nigella, Sativa, and honey. There's a Dr. Bean, B-E-E-N, who has a YouTube video, and that's the link on this site here to take you to his video where he reviews a study that was done on patients who had COVID that was in Pakistan, and they literally used Nigella sativa powder at the dose I gave earlier, the 80 milligrams per kilogram, but they also paired that with giving honey, and they gave 1 gram of honey per kilogram of body weight per day. So the findings on that study were that they compared the patients given that daily with the patients who received a placebo treatment, and the symptoms lasted for 7 days in the patients taking the placebo, and that lasted only 4 days, those taking the Nigella with the honey. They were able to measure the viral load in the patient's bloodstream, and so they were observed that the virus had cleared the bloodstream by 6 days on the patients with Nigella and honey, and it took 10 days to clear the virus in the average person in the placebo group. 63% of patients taking Nigella and honey resumed their normal daily activities by day 6 of their illness, but only 10% of those who were on the placebo group were able to return to normal daily activities by day 6 of their illness. So just a little bit more information about the honey in that story. Honey was given 1 gram per kilogram per day. 1 gram of honey is about 1/4 teaspoon of honey. So for a 100-pound person, that you would need about 3 3/4 tablespoons of honey daily. You could take that all at once, or you could spread it out. A 150-pound person would need 5.5 tablespoons of honey per day, and a 200-pound person would need 7.5 tablespoons of honey per day. So the possible therapeutic effects and why honey helps is because it decreases inflammation by reducing prostaglandins. It also increases nitric oxide end products. So nitric oxide helps to improve circulation and deliver nutrients to your cells. It's immune modulating. We say modulating and not stimulating because we want products that improve the Th1 system, which is that first line of attack, which helps clear the virus, but we don't want it to stimulate the Th2 side, which is what leads to the inflammation. And it's that inflammatory phase, the second phase of COVID, that really created a lot of just putting your life at risk because there was so much inflammation. It was leading to a lot of organ failure. So honey and Nigella sativa do not just stimulate the immune system, they help to modulate the immune system. Honey also has the potential to regulate the production of pro-inflammatory cytokines. So just going back to that idea that it is somewhat anti-inflammatory also. So that is the end of my short presentation about black cumin seed oil. I hope that you found that information helpful, and just providing you with some information on other options for immune support. So appreciate you joining me, and I hope you have a good day.